car seats carry our most precious cargo. If we don't get them in right, a child could die. And for the past 8 years, since my grandchildren were born, I have agonized over this. This is the hardest thing I've ever had to do. This is Ashley Lesby. She's with the Sarasota County Fire Department, and you know how to install a child seat properly, right?
Yes.
Do a lot of people get them wrong?
Actually, every 4 out of 5 car seats are installed incorrectly.
What can be the result of that?
Death.
Oh my goodness, this is so important to know how to do it right. Now, you told me this one is wrong.
Yes, our first car seat today is wrong, so we're going to show you what not to do and what to check for. In our car seat, a car seat should not move more than 1 inch at the belt path.
Oh, mine moved like that.
That is not good at all. And the straps need to be tight. You should not be able to pinch fabric on them, which you can see that's very loose.
Oh.
And then they are twisted as well, which is not good. And then the chest clip is extremely low, which that'll basically, if you're in a car accident, that's going to just crush their little organs.
Oh my goodness, I can't believe my children have been riding around like this. I'm sorry. Okay, show us how to do it right.
Well, there's more with this too.
More wrong things to do. Oh my goodness.
This baby is less than a year old and it is forward facing.
Oh.
So it's by law they have to be rear facing for a minimum of like 1 year, but the American Pediatric Association is a minimum of 2.
Okay, so now we've got a child 2 years old. Let's go see how to do this right. And I'm afraid I may not have seen a right one when I've installed them.
Okay.
Okay, now this is facing back, so this is a baby under 2.
Well, this is yes. So this child is correct in here. If Carla's going to test at the belt path, and as you can see, it does not move more than 1 inch, which is good because you want it snug in here. It's also not touching the front seat.
Oh yes.
Because if you do that, basically you're not letting the car seat do what it's supposed to do. It's supposed to move a little bit. This way's fine because it's basically cocoon the child if you're in a car accident. And then you can tell by the straps that they're nice and snug. You cannot pinch the extra material, and the chest clip is at armpit level.
Armpit level.
So important. It needs to be at armpit level.
I did not know that.
And then you see that none of the straps are twisted, and even they are tight around the baby's thighs. And it is buckled as well, which is very important.
I've never known if I got mine attached to the car right. I finally got it in, and I just let it go good enough. There's got to be a way.
There is. You can go to safekids.org, and you can find a car seat technician that is local to your area. The fire stations in Sarasota County, not all of them are certified. In our office, there's only 3 of us that are, so it's by appointment only. So it's very good to go to a car seat technician to ensure that you're having it installed correctly.
And they'll actually check.
We will check it and install it, or not install it for you. We will teach you how to install it correctly.
Because getting it tight in the seat, if you're not a strong person, like as a mom, I was never big enough to slam it in there and pull it. So it would be helpful to have someone else work with you.
When you came out, you had a Twinkie in your hand?
Yes, we are going to show what happens.
A Twinkie?
Get the Twinkies.
Here you are.
So here's the baby.
Okay.
So if the chest clip is in its stomach, if you just want to squeeze right there in the middle as hard as you can.
This is when I get him really tight in there?
That is basically,
oh, he popped out.
Pops,
oh, look, his insides are coming out.
That is what happens if the chest clip is not
baby.
at the armpit level.
Oh,
yeah, that's
my
horrible.
goodness. Well, now, they should attach to the car, right?
The car seat?
The car seat.
You can either use a seat belt or the lower anchors. Both are equally as safe. It's whatever you can install properly.
Do you need to put both of them on?
No, do not use both.
Really?
So
I better run to my car right now.
One or the other. And then the other thing with the car seats that we really want to stress about is heat stroke. We are at 26 fatalities so far for children being left in vehicles just this year alone.
Oh my, I've covered 2 children that died in Sarasota County being left in the car. The parents, their lives were ruined.
It is
Their lives were
horrible.
over. It was horrible.
So what we tell people is to ensure that you don't forget your child is either put your purse in the back seat, take your left shoe off and put it in the back seat.
Oh yeah, that's a great idea.
So that way when you get out, you're obviously not going to get out with just one shoe on. You'll remember to look in the back seat and get your child out of the car.
And your purse back there, you'll remember that.
What about those people who say, you know what, I'm just running in to get something? How important is it that they don't run errands while the kid is in the car?
You don't know what's going to happen when you get in that grocery store. You don't know if the lines are going to be long. You don't know what's going to happen. So running in is never just running in. So you always need to take your child out. I understand it's not the most convenient way, but it's better to have your child alive than your child being left in the car.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Ashley. I have learned so much.
Perfect.
scgov.net. You can find a lot of information and the safety. Tell me the safety one.
Safekids.org.
Safekids.org. And we'll be right back with Sounds of the Suncoast. And it won't be crying.